I always do that. I'll find a beat with the washing machine and just start going at it. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a couple of you guys to hop on. Happy Sunday, happy self-care Sunday. Happy self-care Sunday. So I wanted to get on here and, well, number one, just say hi. Number two, I wanted to give you guys a glimpse into what I do for my Sunday weekend, get ready for the rest of the week routine. I think it's super important to have a really healthy start to your week. So I don't care if you went out last night and you like barely are getting up at 6, you went to sleep at 6 a.m. and you only got 3 hours of sleep. Doesn't matter. You need to still, it's not an excuse. You can still do self-care Sunday. If you are going to do Sunday fun day, at least the first morning could be set for taking care of what you got to take care of, right? So I get up, so usually I'll do either Saturday or Sunday or sometimes both, but every Sunday I'll do morning cleaning. So I'll get up, I kind of just let myself sleep in like as long as I want to, but I naturally wake up like around 5 a.m. anyway, but today I slept in till 6:30 a.m. And then instead of just immediately getting up and just like looking at my phone and looking at Instagram and looking at YouTube and looking at all these things, I'll put on some either ethereal sounds. I'll put on like a podcast that's very lighthearted, like talking about like meditation, spirituality, and things like that. And I'll kind of just like, let the first 10 to 15 minutes of my waking state like just be very calm, and like I'll be awake, but I won't even like open my eyes yet. And then once I'm kind of like, okay, it's been 10-15 minutes, I'm kind of like in this meditative state, I'll start to actually get up and just really take my time, right? So I'm like, I'm going to do morning cleaning today. What's the order of things that I want to do? Do I want to do the kitchen first? Do I want to do the bathroom first? Just kind of thinking about how my week went, how my week is going to go for this next week. My birthday is going to be on Thursday. So I'm just like, what do I want to get done before my birthday? And just kind of like, how do I want to set my intentions going into my birthday? Just like, it's like a very reflective time period, really, really early in the morning. So I'm also going to show you guys how I make my tea. I haven't had anything. I'm not going to have anything to eat until noon. So I break my fast, and I'm really here casually just talking. So if there's any questions that you guys have, I don't have like a very specific like, I want to talk to you guys about this because you guys brought this up last time and I really want to dive deep. So hello from Texas. Routine exercise for calves you recommended. Oh, okay. So I mean, literally just like I'll even do that. Like I'll be waiting for something in the microwave. You don't want to stand right in front of the microwave, and I'll just literally be like, or you can take something like you could sit on the floor. I can't do it in the kitchen right now, but you could take something and put pressure on your toes. But literally just doing this and just like watching Netflix, and then even if you have like weights in your hand, or if you don't have any weights, like I know this is, but like I mean literally like sometimes you got to do what you got to do, but you can just do like, and you want to do it till it burns. Like we can't. A lot of times people will do things and they're like not really getting results because they're not really doing it till like fatigue or till burnout of that move. So just like 20 of these, and then squeeze at the top. Make sure you're squeezing at the top, and then do like 5 or 6 sets of those. So you should end up doing like 150. Okay. So there's that. All right. So let me do. So yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, as I'm showing you guys how I make my tea, I'm going to also be talking about what I do with my morning routine and what I think is really crucial for you, that will help you, because I think we're all just so used to just jumping right into getting on the phone, checking emails, what am I going to do for the day, you know, and just like a lot of like activity really early in the morning. Just take like a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning and just get calm in your spirit and just set yourself up for success and really reflect and all that stuff. So I'm going to get my water. So we have our filtered water. And this is so, I don't know, I'm like obsessed with like ancient looking pots. I don't know why. Maybe I was like, I'm like an old soul and like have been reincarnated many times. And I just love like little ancient looking pots. So this is the top of it. So I just put water. And it's like as big as my hand, like, you know. So it's just enough for my tea. And then there's like a little thing at the top. So I kind of know when it's like done being like boiling because the steam will come out of the top. Just gonna steam that. All right, and then I have my favorite cup. But so again, I do intermittent fasting, so I'm not gonna have anything until noon. So it's kind of good because when I do my Sunday morning cleans, I don't work out for the day, but I'll be doing like a 5-hour, like digging in deep kind of clean. So then that ends up being my workout because I'm like on my feet the whole time, and then I'm like bending over, really like getting stuff. You know, I'll like go through the cabinets, I'll get rid of like old stuff out of the refrigerator, I'll wipe down the refrigerator, I'll go in the, you know, the bathroom, put everything, you know, put the baking soda down, put all my pine sol and everything down and let it soak. And then I'm going to vacuum and like all that stuff. So while I'm doing all that stuff, I'm just, you know, just kind of like in this meditative state still, right? So just like thinking about the week, I'll usually put on like a really nice podcast. I also listen to, I don't know if you guys know, have you guys ever heard of Agape? It's I guess you could call it like a spiritual center in Los Angeles, California. And Michael Beckwith is the one that runs it. There's other spiritual leaders that speak there and like hold meditations and sing there. But I'll usually watch him like on Sunday morning. That's kind of like my Sunday church. And yeah, it's just like a really calm, reflective. It's 9:43 or 9:49 in Los Angeles. I'm in California, so you know it's still my morning time. I'm not sure where you guys are at, but yeah, that's what I do with my Sunday. So I just kind of wanted to just share for whoever wanted to just tune in. So yeah, I'm not cooking anything today or this morning because I'm not going to eat. Oh, you like that ponytail? Thank you. Yeah, I just like pulled my hair back. You know, just it's going to be a nice Sunday clean. I don't need my hair in my way. Uh-oh, the washer's making a weird noise. Ooh, make it. Are you making a morning latte or are you asking me? Because I'm not making one, but that sounds really good actually. I'm just going to make a tea, so let me get my favorite cup. Where's my favorite cup? Where is my favorite cup? You know what, today it's interesting. I just got like inspired action to drink out of this cup. I usually drink out of my Aquarius cup, but I think, oh, I know what it is. I have it sitting in the fridge. I'm like, I got a bunch of mint, and so I'm just having it, I had it sitting overnight in that cup. So, but I actually got this from Egypt, this beautiful, beautiful cup, or beautiful mug. Look how pretty that is. It has some water on it. Literally got this from Egypt. I got to go inside of the pyramids, which was amazing. I got this out there. I can literally say, oh, there's water coming out. Yeah, made in Egypt, so literally. So I'm gonna drink out of this today. Espresso machine forever. So yeah, so I'm gonna drink out of my Egyptian cup. Get some pyramid energy flowing through my veins today. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to mainly just get on here and do. This is nothing too crazy, nothing too extravagant. Sundays are very calm. I usually I'll write out my week. So I have my calendar, which let me show you guys. So this is my calendar. So I'll just show you some empty pages because it's like a lot of the stuff I have in there is personal stuff, but this is how the pages look. Very, very detailed. And then it's cool because at the end of every month there is a reflection, a reflective aspect, so you can like go through and like write down all your achievements, other things that you want to achieve. Okay, so I write in that. I'm gonna write in that after I'm all done cleaning. I'll be like, whew, okay, that's all checked off, and I'll sit and I'll have a podcast on, and then I'll write in my calendar. It's like a calendar journal. I like how thick it is. It's like 5 years worth, so you can really like go back and evaluate yourself over the last 5 years. This is almost done. So then I'm doing I do intermittent fasting, and I cut my window down a little shorter. I just felt a calling to do that. I'll just kind of like listen to my body, and of course, during the holiday season, most of us went in on the holiday food, which is fine. But yeah, I just want to like kind of like get my body back reset on like less like not craving as many carbs. I've been doing actually really, really good with carbs. Let me know what you guys do like about your carbs, or how your guys' diet is, what you guys are eating these days. I want to know. But yeah, I just been really called to like eating salads, soups, fresh fruit, nuts, things that are just like whole grains. And so I tighten my window from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. And there's so many different benefits. I'm just gonna so many different benefits to intermittent fasting. So let me just like pull it up right now. There's so many benefits, and it's also kind of spiritual as well. So like right here, so just good old Google. It says, obviously for weight loss, it says lower risk of type 2 diabetes, so that's really good. Improves heart health, improves brain health, it reduces the risk of cancer. Other sites say that it helps improve blood pressure, it helps with cellular restoration. It says fasting for 10 to 16 hours can cause the body to turn its fat stores into energy, which releases ketones into the bloodstream. This should encourage weight loss. This type of intermittent fasting plan may be a good option for beginners. So I live by it. I think it's awesome. I think our ancestors were doing intermittent fasting without like thinking about like, oh, I'm gonna do intermittent fasting. They just like had to fast because of like food shortages, or just like they only had a certain amount of food that they had to divvy up amongst the village. But like they were used to it. Like their bodies were like built to like to do that, which was actually good because then you actually gave your body a chance to process things. So sometimes like we'll eat things and not even be hungry, but we're just so used to eating around that time of day. So then we'll just eat, and then it's like we're wondering, why are we never like losing weight, or why are we gaining a bunch of weight? Like why are we gaining a slow 5 pounds every year? Well, sometimes like we don't give our body a chance to just like do what it needs to do. So yeah, I like to eat when I'm actually hungry. Like when my stomach is growling, that's when I want to eat. So I definitely want to encourage you guys to do the same. It's a really great tactic. I also have my my How to Lose Belly Fat ebook that I came out with, that I really want to encourage you guys to check out. So this is the tea on why I even wrote it. I'm going to be 37 in a couple of days, and my like old high school you know, high school friends and college friends and old dance team members and just like old coworkers from my early 20s and late teens. They were like, you know, wow, like you've actually like maintained for the most part how you've looked all these years. Like, how have you done it? So I would give them a list of things that I've done, and they would actually implement the list. They'd be like, wow, this actually works. So this is off now. As you can see, there's like steam coming. I don't know if you guys can see it in there, but there's steam coming out. So they would say, oh wow, there's actually, and I love how this actually keeps it very hot, by the way. So they're like, wow, you know, what do you do? So I gave them the list, and then in the list, there's like all these different benefits for like losing weight, but also the stuff in the list also helps you like stay youthful and you know, have a lot of vitality and produce collagen and stuff like that, like in the list. So they're like, wow, like this is like really good. So I decided to put it all into an ebook, like elaborate a little bit, put into an ebook, a really easy, simple, step-by-step list guide. It has 4 main aspects to the book, and then you follow the steps within each of the 4, and then you have a foundation for you being able to get back on track with like losing weight. So this is my link tree. If you click the link in my bio, you can check that out, and it's the very first one in the description. I don't know. Let me see if you can see it. Yeah. So yeah, right here. So when you click that, if you want to click the link in my description, it's how to lose belly fat. And then, so this is like what it's all about. All right. It's hard to see, but so yeah, check that out. Click the link in my description. There's also, if you are wanting to see, like, check out my other social media accounts. I have, if you click the link in my bio, you'll be able to see all the other, let me see if I can go low. Okay, yeah, maybe lower or higher. So yeah, you'll be able to see all the other, also my birthday's coming up, so if you want to buy me a coffee, you could do that. And then there's my other social media accounts right there. And then also people always ask me like what I get from Amazon and things like that. So that's on there too. So definitely check that out. It's been, let me actually show you guys one of my DMs from one of the girls that actually implemented my stuff. I was like, wow. And it almost like brought me to tears because I just was like, oh my gosh, like how cool is that? Like something that I just was doing that was working for me, people actually implemented. So this girl, I don't want to like show her. So this girl right here, okay, I don't know if you guys can read it or if it's like backwards, if the words are backwards, but she said, hey Miss Ciana, I was in the 240s, so 240 pounds in November. Now in January I am 229. So she lost 11 pounds. She's like, I really be following you. I even go to your page just to rewatch your videos and listen to the tips and whatnot. Also, you're just pure motivation. I haven't weighed in the 220 since 2008 or 2018. And then this other young lady, I want to show you guys. She also implemented the stuff from my book. And this phone is just like likes to freeze on me. So I'm not gonna, I don't want to show who she is, but let me see if I can. This is interesting how I have to do this. Hold on. So this is what she said right here, and she sent me her before and after pictures. So she sent me her stuff. And so this is, I don't know if it's showing backwards, but she said, look at my before and after. Thanks for all your help. I would love more tips to help me continue my transformation. I'm 3 months in and I can't wait to see 3 more months, what 3 more months brings. I'm down 22 pounds. I have 8-ish more to go, then want to focus on toning and building muscle. Like, so and then she sent me her before and after, because I had sent her all these tips before. So all this is all the stuff that I sent her. Like, she had hit me up. She's like, what do you do? And I sent her literally all this. So I was getting hit up so many times about it, and I would just be like, you know what, let me just put this into an ebook because it's working, and it's really good for just getting yourself back on track, right? Like, if you just need to like understand, how do I lose weight? What do I need to do? How can I make it work for me and my lifestyle? What's realistic for me and my lifestyle? What are the foods that I love that I don't want to give up? You know, there's several different aspects that it touches on, that it helps you just kind of incorporate all that stuff and put it into some kind of balanced, harmonized way of being able to like live, but not overindulge, you know, not like lean into being lazy, not doing the wrong workouts and feeling like, oh wow, even if I work out, I still don't see results. Like, there's solutions for all of that in my ebook. I don't know if anyone has told you today, but you're beautiful. Keep being you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So any other questions? Let me make my... Okay, so what I do is I actually also get a lemon. So I don't want to do too much because I actually have a lemon already right here. So I'm just going to do a little bit of lemon and some mint. Okay. So I'm going to squeeze it in there first because I don't know what it is, like something about like putting everything in there first, and then I'll I'm going to squeeze it in there first, and then I'm going to put my tea bag in there, and I think, you know what it is, I went to bartending school for like a week, and they would put all the ingredients in first and then put the liquid in after, and something about that method like just kind of kicks everything into gear, like it activates all the flavor in the drink. So I feel like it does that too, like even with my tea. So I'm just going to squeeze some lemon in the empty cup. Okay. Squeeze some empty lemon. Also too, this is like a fun little hack if you're into spirituality. I know, it was literally a week. Yeah, I was like, because I'd done bartending before. And I was like, let me go to, well, actually you could do, just side note about this. People finished in a week all the time. I just went for a week and I just was like, this isn't for me. I don't really care to be a bartender like that. So, but I have the book. So if I ever want to like learn how to make all those cocktails, it's like I think it's over like 2,000 cocktails. I have access to all that, which is cool. But I don't care to be a bartender. So, but for that week, I learned some like dope skills that I'm still talking about 10 years later. Fun little hack. If you put lemon, like if you just like sit lemon out, it usually absorbs like any impurities in the air. So yeah. Okay, so I put the lemon in there, and then let me get my mint. So this is my mint, and then I'm gonna break off some and wash it off. Oh my god, you guys, it smells so good. Look how pretty that is too. This is some good mint. Like, it's just like the things like this in life sometimes, you know. I feel like Bob Ross. I don't know if you guys are probably way too young to even know who that is, but he would always like make everything so happy. Okay, so I'm just gonna do like, yeah, that's enough. Maybe like actually I'm still not gonna eat anything for another 2 hours, so I need to hold myself over. So I'm just gonna grab these two, wash them off. Okay, so I'm just gonna put these in here. What are you guys up to today? So yeah, all my mint. I got my lemon in there already. All right. What are you guys up to today? Let me know. Tap in with me. What else do you guys want to know about with health and fitness? Are you guys even into health and fitness? Or are you guys like, I don't even care about health and fitness? This is when does the blue butterfly signify survivor? It's kind of a lot. It's a lot. It signifies a lot for me. It signifies transformation. It signifies growth, rejuvenation. And so I had came across this, I don't know if it was like an interview or like a documentary, and this lady was saying that she had read this book, that if, I've always been into butterflies since I was a child, so that's number one. But then number two, I was randomly watching this documentary, and this lady was like, yeah, I connected with my daughter who passed away by doing this method. And I was like, okay, you know, cool. It doesn't matter if you're into it or not. I just was like, what do I have to lose? So she was saying this method that she did, where she basically told her, like, spoke out loud to her daughter who was passed away on the other side, and was like, you know, send me butterflies. And usually if you see a butterfly in a really odd place, that could actually be, depending on the way that you want to look at it, depending on what your intentions were, like a way that the other side is trying to connect with you. So I was like, oh, I actually really like that. That's cool. And so I just did it with my grandfather. I was like, hey, you know, granddaddy, if you're around, you know, start sending me butterflies. I would, you know, that would be really dope. And I just left it at that. I just like, it was lighthearted, simple. I wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is stupid, or oh, this is dumb, or oh, this is of the devil. Like, I just was like, oh, that's a really sweet way. And it doesn't matter if it's my grandfather or not. It just would be nice every time I saw a butterfly, I thought of my grandfather. Like, it was positive. It was going to be positive for me either way. So I was like, okay, cool. And then, I'm not kidding, all of a sudden, it was like a wave of like butterfly imagery just started coming into my life, like hundreds of times a day, like on people's outfits, on people's shirts. All of a sudden, like 2-3 years, because I did it, like I set the intention like 2-3 years ago. I don't know if you guys remember, but all of a sudden butterflies started being like on clothes. Like, that wasn't a thing. Like, adults weren't really wearing butterflies like on their clothes, but it was like a whole new wave of like butterflies on shoes, butterflies on dresses, butterflies on skirts for adult women. It was like a thing. I don't know. Let me know if you guys know what I'm talking about or remember. But, and then my best friend, she would always go on these walks like during the pandemic, and she's like, Sienna, out of nowhere, these huge monarch butterflies have been like damn near attacking me. Like, they just are like, I'm just seeing them all the time. And so I was like, Soraya, oh my God. And so that was like, shout out to Soraya. But I was like, oh my God, like, I literally just put out an intention to God, universe, and my grandfather to like send me butterfly imagery anytime he's around me. And then she just started, she's like, yeah, out of nowhere. So she was sending me all these pictures. Like, she would try to like, they'd be flying by, and she was like trying to catch them. And she didn't know that I did that. It was something I just did. It was, you know, personal. I mean, I'm sharing it with you guys, but it wasn't like I announced that I did that. I just kind of like did like a really sweet intention. And by the way, today actually marks 1 year of my grandmother passing. So, you know, just drop a little prayer for her and her beautiful life and legacy. She passed away at 81. She has 3 children that are still alive, thank God. She has all these grandchildren and great-grandchildren that survive her, and she lived a really long, beautiful life. So today marks a year, and I had like done this. That was also too like part of the reason why I think I wanted to come on, because you can, you know, on Sundays you want to reflect on stuff like that. And for me, it's not really a sad thing. For me, it's more, I don't know, it's more of like I get to celebrate her and think about her legacy every year, you know, and like see all of her gifts that she left behind. Like, I see all of her children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Like, we all have gifts from her that, like, you know, she was an amazing drawer. She had an amazing personality. She was really funny. Just like her mannerisms, like, I see it in everybody. So, yeah, I just, it's like it's a positive thing. I don't really feel like sad. I don't know if that's normal, but I don't feel sad. I mean, she, you know, we're all going to pass away at some point, right? Like, we're all, we're human, you know. That's the one thing that's guaranteed in this life, is that we are going to pass away. So I actually honor and like love the fact that she was able to live out a long, beautiful life, and just like leave behind so many gifts, right? So it's more reflection, it's more like happiness, it's more like in honor of her. So yeah, this is I had done like this like really nice like tribute for her, and I posted it on my Instagram. So yeah. So it's just like a nice, you know, it's a nice Sunday reflective morning. No, I'm Ciana, I'm not Maya. Give me 1 second. How to turn that off. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to finish making my tea. Google Project Monarch when you... Oh, wow, okay. I definitely will. But yeah, I'm obsessed with butterflies. I think there's just so many like amazing spiritual, just deep meanings. I feel like they're very like ancient. There's also like a lot to do with like our energy field, and it literally is like runs like a torus around our bodies. This is scientifically been proven. We have energetic fields that they can see that go at least 8 feet from our body, and there's a torus going around our body, and it kind of like when you look at it, it looks like a butterfly. So there's just like so many different things. But just since we're on it, meaning of butterfly, I'm just curious to see what will come up, the first thing that comes up while we're talking about this. So it says, from our day of birth, we are like a caterpillar which can only eat and creep along. At death, we are like the dormant pupa. Wait, hold on, this is like that's too long. Okay. Well, okay, I'll just finish reading that. So at death, we are like the dormant pupa in chrysalis. After that, our consciousness emerges from the cast of body, and some see this like an emergence of the butterfly. So therefore, butterflies are symbolic of rebirth after death. So, you know, it's like a caterpillar. It's like it's going through its life. It's doing its thing. Did you know a caterpillar had 5 hearts, by the way? A caterpillar has 5 hearts. And they don't have any eyes or any ears, but they have 5 hearts. Somebody said that, and I was like, hold on, since we're... I'm gonna look it up since we're on the topic. I don't want to be saying that, and then somebody was joking. How many hearts does a caterpillar have? Sorry, some of these questions are like so interesting. People are saying, Googling if caterpillars feel pain. So, okay, caterpillars have a multi-chambered heart. So they have a dorsal vessel with multiple chambers separate. So maybe that's why they are considered having multiple hearts, because they don't just have one big heart. They have like a chamber of hearts. That's like really cool. Anyways, so just some fun facts about caterpillars. Okay, this is still, what I love about this is even if I'll let it sit there sometimes for like 30 minutes and it's still like piping hot. So I'm gonna do this over the, I'm just gonna take this off. See the steam? See, it's gotta look steamy. If it's not steamy, the tea ain't gonna be right. Can you guys see the steam? And we've been talking for a while and it's still it's still hot. That's why I love this little thing. So let me just do this over the sink just in case. Perfect. Okay. So I've never drank out of this cup before, so maybe it was just meant today. So yeah, so I'm just literally only gonna have lemon and mint. I'm not gonna have anything else until I actually eat. At, I'm gonna eat at noon. So I'm gonna start my cleaning. I'm gonna continue to wash my clothes. I'm going to organize some stuff. I want to get actually under here. There's a bunch of like just old pots and pans and things like that that just are not like serving me. I want to. It's really good to have. What I've been doing in the month of January is like every single Sunday, I literally am looking at all my stuff. Actually, I'm gonna screenshot that just in case. I'm gonna really look that up. Project Monarch. But I just like look at every single aspect that's in my realm. So my hair products, my skincare products, my clothes, the pots, the pans, the seasonings, the pillow, every single thing. And is it serving me? Okay. Is it serving me? Am I having to make a ton of decisions on like random things that that just don't make sense? So what I mean by random decisions, like sometimes we can waste a lot of small amounts of time that add up to big amounts of time in our day, that are just unnecessary, and we exude a lot of like decision fatigue. Like we end up getting decision fatigue because of these like small decisions that we're spending too much time deciding on. So for example, I had like 8 different skincare products. Actually I have way more than that, but I had like 8 different like brands, and it'd be like in each brand there was like 4 or 5, right? Like the moisturizer, the morning cream, the night cream, the wash, the da-da-da. And I just was like, what this is representing is that I don't have, like, I might need to work on patience. Like literally, like it's like, that's why I like really just taking time to slow down and reflect, because it's like, why do I have 30 pair of skincare routine bottles? And I'm like, I just keep buying more. So that just means like I'm not taking time to really see if the products work, right? Like I'll just use it for 2 weeks and I'm like, this isn't working. So I'm like, no. So anything that I found that I wasn't using anymore, I gave it away to neighbors, I gave it away to family members, I just gave it away. Or if it was like almost gone, I just threw it out. So now I just have my one set morning and night routine program, and that's it. Other things that people do decision fatigue on is like your fitness clothes. Like if you're always finding that you're searching around for your fitness clothes, like if you're like, okay, well, you know, I'm gonna go work out, but like, where's my sports bra? And then, okay, well, where's my leggings that I want to wear? Do I want to wear a big shirt? Do I want to wear a small shirt? And then we spend like 15 minutes just on what we're gonna wear to go to the gym, when it could have been a 15-second moment. So like I'll like take time, I'll be like, is there anything that I spent too much time making a decision on this week? And then I'll create like a structure around it. And then going forward, I just bought myself 10 minutes back in my life. So all my fitness clothes are like in one section: sports bras organized, sports tops organized, sports bottoms organized, and even what sweater, like I have like a very specific sweatshirts that I like to work out in. So all that is in one section, organized. And I just literally open up my closet, boom, 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 and that's it. It's all color organized. It's already folded. It's already, so I'm just like, that decision was less than a minute long, because I took the time to organize instead of like searching through like, okay, do I want to wear that? Do I want to wear this? Well, I want to wear this one sports bra. Like, it also just be organized. So I'm gonna be like reflecting on my week, if there was like, and those small little changes and small little structures like really go a long way. They start to compound on top of each other. That's how I actually had time to write this book. Like a lot of times, I'm going to actually be coming out with a small mini course to help you write an ebook. I think everybody should have an ebook. I really do. And it's like, I don't know why I feel like I should put that on people, but I really do feel like all of us are always trying to figure out different ways to have passive income. And it's really cool to see that something I created from my mind, I put it into a materialized aspect, which is an ebook. I uploaded it to a site where people can pay me for the value that I'm giving them. And I just it's there forever. Like, I never will run out of stock. Like, I'll never have to like call China, I need those jeans, or I need to replenish my, you know, fitness line outfits. I need to replenish the tennis shoe. Like, it's a digital product and it never goes out of stock. And especially if you write on something that never goes out of style either, like fitness, health and fitness is never going to go out of style. We're all always going to be, most of us are going to be having some aspect or thinking of some aspect of trying to stay healthy or stay in shape, whatever. So I think everybody should have an ebook. So once I started doing these like small little things, like spending less time on social media, looking at everybody's stories, spending less time making small, like things that should only have taken me 10 to 15 seconds to make, even food decisions. Like, I've even started to cut down on that, and I'm still like lining that up, but it's like I have my 10 different types of meals that I like to eat throughout the week, and it's like I should just have that in the refrigerator, organized, ready to go. And like, I'm not like, oh, what do I want to eat? What do I want to do? What am I craving? And it's just like, no, I already have the stuff that I love is just already in my cupboards already. So I just don't have to think about it. Right? Like, now if I'm going out to dinner or I'm going out to lunch or something, I'm going to go hard, whatever. You want to enjoy the time. You want to enjoy, you know, the decision of like, okay, looking at the menu and like that's part of the experience. But when because I work from home, when I'm at home, I don't need to be spending 10 minutes just to decide what I'm going to eat. I should be able to make that decision in 30 seconds or less. And 30 seconds is a long time. Like, if I sat here and was quiet for 30 seconds and just stared at you guys, it would get kind of awkward, because like it's actually a decent amount of time to make a decision. So if simple decisions are taking more than a minute, like, you might want to dig into that and see if you can create a structure around it. A lot of millionaires and billionaires actually do this. Like, they don't spend a lot of their life force energy and like decision, like their brain power. They don't spend a lot of time making those decisions because they have bigger decisions to make. So anyway, so when I cut down on like these small decisions, I was like, oh wow, I actually have like 2 hours back in my life. And then I was able to like create that ebook. So and now I want to create like a course, so that way you guys can also, I know when I've gotten on my past lives, a lot of you guys have been really interested in me making something like that. And the course is going to be something so simple, something so easy, to where you're literally like, the course you will have made your money back in buying the course, like once you have your book up, because by the end of the course, your book will be up on a site like mine is, ready for someone to press click and buy, like already. And if you're listening to me now, and if you want to tap in with me, make sure you follow me, so that way when I release this, you guys can tap in to see if that's something that you're interested in. But get a PayPal account. If you don't have one now, just get that up and going, a PayPal account. You can start one in less than 10 minutes, or create one in less than 10 minutes. What's your crush? Do you have you ever been with a girl? I'm not I'm mad that I read that out loud. This is just about health, fitness, mindfulness, meditation, questions like that. So any questions in that realm, I'm happy to answer. So yeah, so this is what my ebook, let me see, do I have it on? Oh, I do. I should actually. I need to actually put it on this phone, because I don't have it on this phone, a whole copy of it. Do I have Canva on this phone? So I wanted to give you guys a glimpse, because it's on that phone, the actual book. But let me just show you. If you go to so this is my Instagram. So if you go to, just wipe this down. So if you go to my link tree in the bio, I just click the link tree. All these will also, if you click the link tree in TikTok, I have everything there, all my links to everything. And then the first one is my ebook right there. So you just click that, and so And that's the book. And then I'm going to teach you guys how to make your own. I'm going to teach you guys how to make your own. And then so it has that, and then it has all the pictures. So it just like shows you what it would look like on your phone, and then on the description about the book. And it's up and ready, and it's being sold right now. So I think that you should have an ebook too. If there's anything that you've ever been asked about several times, if someone has been like, well, how do I do this, or how do I do this with being a mechanic? Like you have all the answers. You never have to go to a mechanic because you know how to, like, what do you do, or what do you do to cook this, or what do you do to make that flower arrangement, or how do you like always pair your clothes really well? Like you're really good with your colors. Like that's an ebook. You make it 20 pages or less, 30 pages or less. It doesn't, and really an ebook is really cool because it doesn't have to be any kind of amount of pages, and you can make it as expensive as you want or as cheap as you want. I would advise it not be too expensive unless it's just literally like it makes sense. But there's no reason why you can't have an ebook up on the internet with something that you're already really good at, and you just have to be a little bit better at something than someone else, just a little bit better. You don't have to be significantly like, oh, I have a PhD in this, but if you're like great in this thing or really good in this thing, and then someone just has no clue, which all of us have different stages of that. Like I don't know anything about cars, like other than putting gas in the car. Like other than that, I don't know anything. So like I would be beyond a beginner, to somebody else that like knows how to change a tire and things like that. So I could benefit from like being taught how to change a tire, right? So every single one of us have something that we know a little bit more than about a specific topic than somebody else. So, okay. So definitely tap in, click the link in my bio. Also follow for when I make my announcement on that mini course, squat videos. Yeah. Okay, guys, so any more questions before I hop off? Any more questions before I hop off? And this is keeping it really hot too. This is my Egyptian cup, literally from Egypt, like from right outside of the pyramids. Like I just feel like I'm just drinking the liquid of the gods. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and hop off. I'm going to get to my cleaning. I'm going to get to my reflecting. Click the links in my bio. Tap in with my how to lose belly fat. Also, it's going to be my birthday in a couple days. So even if you're a guy on here and you're like, I don't care about losing belly fat, even though some guys do, get the book to support. Maybe give it to a sister or a family member or a friend that is into that. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. It really has done a lot for some people. Like it's really exciting actually to see the results that people are getting from my ebook that I created for you guys. So, all right, guys, tap in, and I will possibly hop on later. If not, I will tomorrow. Bye.